Good afternoon, my fellow park enthusiasts. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Okay, you should be able to see the setup for the challenge now. Anyways, I guess first thing I need to do is talk to Piloswine probably, and then we'll get our instructions on, needing to unfreeze Mamoswine, which I think is going to require getting Frostlass to freeze the lake. The lake's already frozen. We need to get it unfrozen so that Pikachu can walk across. Alright, well, last time I streamed the challenge was on Friday, so it's nice to be back. It's been an adjustment getting used to streaming every weekday, but I feel like at this point I'm starting to get used to it. Now it seems, seems a bit more odd to go so many days without streaming. Alright, wait, hold on. I have to talk to Glalie first. I was a bit premature. I was about to run to the chairlift, but I think first. Okay, looks like we're gonna need to press the 2 for this. Alright, so let me think. We had to talk to Glalie. Oh, you know what? When we started the stream, we didn't have to press 2 to talk to Piloswine, did we? We just walked up and triggered a dialogue by entering the zone for it. I think that's what happened. Okay, so that's 3 presses so far. I'll add them once I've gotten all the ice blocks delivered. Alright, let me go ahead and figure out where the dialogue box is. Here it is. So I think it was at 37, so that should be 41, right? And then 3 more. That makes 4 more. Wait, no, we had, yeah, okay. That's right. It's a nice starry sky. Big fan. This might, I don't know, this might be my favorite zone in terms of overall ambiance. I'm guessing I didn't have to... Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I'm guessing I didn't have to talk to Kirlia here, but maybe I wouldn't have been able to get around the box for that. It's definitely a help that I haven't had to initiate all the dialogue here with Teddiursa and Prinplup at least, and I think Piloswine has been able to avoid that. Alright, now let me add one more, since we had that yes, no thing. Alright. I still don't have a super efficient way to add things up, so I don't know if any of you know a better way than the method I'm using, which is just to put a text box on OBS and update it by going to the tab for it. Let me know. Alright, so I think I have to get this started before the lift will get going. Then there shouldn't be any issue, right? I've actually been thinking that after my initial... Okay. I was thinking that after my initial run for this challenge, I might do another one just to double check and see that I have the same number of presses. Also, because I kind of want to have gameplay that I can use for a video format without having this, you know, dialogue in the corner. Especially considering it's not always updated properly. Excuse me. I felt like I had hiccups coming on. Pardon me while I hydrate. Try to drown out the hiccups, no worries. Alright, so what did I do? I talked to the chairlift, so I guess that counts as dialogue. And then I also selected yes on the box, so... Okay, that was kind of a bother. Sorry to my good friend Quagsire, I didn't mean to use him as a shield like that. Anyways, I'll go ahead and add an extra one in anticipation of the, using the chairlift again. Or is it automatically gonna take me back? Okay, I guess not. This feels less like a real challenge and more like just collecting statistics. Because there's not a whole lot of thinking involved with, you know, trying not to press the B button, or I'm sorry, not B, 2 in most cases. Because you gotta press it a lot for stuff like the dialogue. The dialogue. And aside from, I don't know, occasionally jumping, it feels like it doesn't really alter the gameplay that much. Cool. Alright, let me add one more. Wait, I don't think you hear this music anywhere else in the game. Excuse me. I feel like Mamoswine should be upset with Napoleon for freezing them just because they had different beliefs. I don't know about that one. Okay. Now I gotta talk to this fella here. So a good thing about this attraction, at least in this specific instance, is that I don't have to press 2 to build up speed like I did for, Okay, forget that I did that. I thought pressing 2 would make me talk to Napoleon since he's standing right in front of me. But I'll add one more. Actually, I have to do 2 more. I'll have to make sure I don't forget. The idea of forgetting makes me rather anxious. But anyways, unlike Gyarados Aqua Dash, you don't have to press 2 to build up speed, which is pretty cool. Oh, whoopsie. It doesn't really matter if I do all that well here. I think the gold times are pretty forgiving. Alright, here's a question for all you in the chat, which, I mean, there's no one right now, but, you know. Just think of it as a thinking exercise. You don't have to put anything in chat. If you were going to develop a remaster of PokePark, Alright, let me know what you think. I'm just messing with you. That CTE is really messing with my brain. Anyways, what I was actually going to ask is if you could develop a remaster for this game, what adjustments might you make? I was thinking, at the very least, I'd want to add some kind of reward for becoming best friends with every Pokemon. You know who your best friends are because they have the rainbow book next to their name, as opposed to the pink one they get the first time you make friends with most of them. But anyways, I'd make some kind of reward for that so that it feels worthwhile. I'm not quite sure what it would be yet, but even something as simple as, you know, like expanding the rainbow in the Sky Pavilion. The one you see when you befriend every Pokemon. I feel like that would be a start. Or, you know, some kind of acknowledgement from you, maybe. I'm heading back to, Lapras, right? Okay. Also, I think I'd probably... I think I'd make it so that all of the legendary and special Pokemon that you befriend when you complete all the attraction goals. I don't know why I'm feeling so slow in the mind today. Bear with me here. But you know what I'm talking about, right? Celebi, Latios, Latios, and so on. Oh, look at that, we became friends. We had to add one to each of these, right? Okay. Wait, am I... Okay. Thought I must have miscounted, because dialogue and yes, no were 10 apart until I just exited Empoleon's room, so I thought I missed one for dialogue. No, that's right. I'm all over the place today. But you know, those Pokemon, some of them you can talk to, if you put in a special code in the main menu, like Groudon, Jirachi. I'd be happy if you could do that for all of them. Because, you know, it's just kind of a shame that some of them you can't, like, ever meet. It's too sad. Too sad to bear, really. Also, it doesn't really make sense for them to be locked behind a code. I feel like they should just show up in the map, you know, when you befriend them, or when you beat their challenge in the minigame, right? Because that's how you normally become friends with them anyway. Okay, so now I have to go to the Lava Zone, which means I need to go through the Cavern Zone. Alright. Give me a moment. I guess this is gonna be 40 now that I'm entering the Cavern Zone. Oh! I almost did something stupid. I accidentally paused the emulation. Yepers, entered the Cavern Zone. This might be a fine place to stop the stream. since I went and did a whole zone, but I mean, nothing's really stopping me. And you know what? I think that is what I'll do. I'll come back on Friday to continue this challenge. He'll see you tomorrow playing Rhyperior's Bumper Burn, which, I don't know, I'm starting to feel a certain way about. But, I won't worry about it till tomorrow. In the meantime, please hydrate, take heart, and take care of yourself in the days to come.